Good morning, Rampage family. Welcome back to Game 4 of the weekend. Hands down, the coldest game that we're going to play this season, as a matter of fact. Not just this weekend, but we were outside. I think the temperature gauge is showing 13, but the wind chill, the real feel is somewhere in the negative numbers. Let's just say it's incredibly cold out here. I'll save all inappropriate euphemisms and just say it's cold. But we're here. The boys are here. Handful of us made some runs to get some cold weather gear for them. So I believe they've all got balaclavas and maybe an extra set of gloves for inside their gloves and little additional base layer stuff because it's a cold one. The wind's blowing. It's miserable. And on top of that, the sun is shining just exactly in a bad spot, as you can see right down here at this end of the ice. And we're hopeful that as the sun comes up, it'll basically lose the blinder here pretty quick. Because depending on which direction you're headed, it's really difficult to see with the sun in your eyes at that one spot. I'd like to say that'll be the end of my complaining, but we all know better. Appreciate everybody tuning in back home. Just send warm vibes our way if you would. So far, the boys are 2-1 on the weekend. The games have all been pretty tight, pretty close. I have no idea what to expect out of this particular team from Team Alaska. So we'll just hope for good hockey and do the best we can. Tell you what, these boys are dedicated, and so are their parents. Even with the ridiculous temperatures we have going today, and I did make sure everybody knew I wouldn't hold it against them if they wanted to watch it on the live stream from inside. Even with all that, we have a very strong handful of people that showed up today. I don't know if you want to sit, but you're welcome to sit on the blanket. Give yourself a little insulation. You know me, I'll probably stand and pace. I might run a few laps. 45 seconds left in the warm-up period. It is. I'm hoping that as the sun goes up, it'll kind of go away. It's actually gotten a little bit better since I first got out here. Either that or I'm blinded by it and I don't notice it as much. Yeah, but the good news is we're going to be facing this way to start. So it's actually worse for them at the beginning. And then hopefully by the time we switch to the second period, it'll be up. I agree. It's stupid cold out here.
Well, it's different if you were able to be prepared for this.
Yeah.
But you weren't prepared for this.
Yes. Most of us have lots of cold weather gear sitting at home with no idea that we were going to be playing an outside game today. So it is what it is. And like I said, I'd like to tell you that that's the last time I'm going to complain about it, but we all know better.
It's so cold. The clock stopped working.
Uh-oh. All right, boys are getting themselves a pep talk, huddling for warmth, collective body heat, and all that.
And to me, how can you even count this game?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you really count this game towards any standing?
I agree with that as well.
Because not everybody played in the fucking. Sorry,
Yeah,
not
it's all
everybody
right.
played out here.
We're starting early this morning. Yeah, no, I agree. All right. Out on the ice to get us started here for a very, very breezy, blustery even period number 1. We're going to have Ryder, Shields, and Net. Out on the ice, it appears it's going to be Whittingham, Whitted, Sarver, Espirito, and Bennett.
Everybody's going to be cuddling so nicely. Somebody's trying to fire over here. Oh, cuddling. Alaska, how you feeling up there? Is it cold enough for you? Wait, is it so warm? We've been definitely prepared. All right? Coming from Maui, how do you prepare for this? I'm about to put a freaking tooth over my face. Oh, don't you bring in my gloves? Yes!
All right, here we go. Period number 1, 17 minutes up on the clock. Rampage win the draw back into their own zone. Shields is going to leave it for Espirito. And the ice is awful as well. Espirito skates to the near side. Sends it up the wall on the near side. Gets pinned in, comes up but not out. Laska holds it at the point. Puck bounces across to the far side. Laska is going to send it back behind the net now. Bennett feeds it up to the near side wall. Still in the zone. Espirito's got it. He's going to send it across. Doesn't connect. It's going to go back into the Alaska zone. Rampage will get a change. Alaska picks it up behind their net. Over to the near side. They're going to regroup behind their net. Dormer in on the forecheck. Quick loss of the puck. Freitas with the shot. Goaltender turns it aside. Ends up in the far corner. Banyan sends it down low. Dormer gets there.
Poor Penny. You got Penny to keep you warm.
Rims around to the near side. Banyan's going to try to tie it up in the corner. Freitas gets in the mix as well. Comes out to Dormer. Dormer makes a move, takes a shot, goes up and over, ends up on the far side. White sends it in. Goaltender's going to cover it up. We get a stoppage. We'll have a face-off in the Alaska zone with 15:49 left in period number 1. On the ice, we've got Drexel, Judkins, Root, Lester, and White. Even my coffee has iced over now. Rampage win the draw. Lester over to White. White sends it up and over into the near side wall. Lester gets there, sends it back down. Move out front, and now Alaska has it. They're going to clear it out to neutral. Drexel turns, flips it back into the zone. Alaska up the near side wall, out to Lester. Lester dumps it back in. Rampage tag up. Root's going to chase it to the far side wall. Drexel comes in to help. Root doing battle. Looks like gets poked back down the wall again. Comes back to Root. He turns off the wall, tries to center the puck. Alaska has the puck now. Sauce pass up front. It's going to go into the zone. Play will continue. Bisley feeds it up the wall on the near side. Team Alaska turns, sends it back down low over to the far side. Up the wall to the point. A shot taken. Goes down the wall on the far side. Oh. You got your mittens. Fill out of your pocket here.
I was wondering where they were. I was looking for them. My mittens. These are my socks.
Oh, those socks. Whatever they are. Battle for the down low. Flanagan with it. He's through and into the Team Alaska zone on the near side. Tries to stuff it short side. Goaltender makes a save. Puck's back behind. Alaska feeds it up the wall on the near side. Puck comes up and out. Bennett's got it. Sends it back in on the far side. Alaska goaltender holds it, slows it up. Up the near side wall now. Alaska's out of the zone. Across the red line into the Rampage zone on the near side. Puck down low, near side wall. Alaska sends it to center in the slot. Shot taken. Shields with the save. Goes up into the netting and out of play. Face-off will be in the Rampage zone. 13:51 left in period number 1. It could be. I don't know. It could be crooked. I might have had one of the legs extended longer than the other one. Bennett sends the puck up the boards, comes up and out of the zone. Alaska back into the zone with it. Up the near side, steal by Whitted to Sarver, over to Whittingham. Puck comes up and out. I truly can't even see the blue line on that side. 13:33 left in period number 1. Face off in the Alaska zone. On the ice, we've got Whittingham, Whitted, Sarver, Espirito, and Bennett. Rampage win the draw. It comes all the way up and out of the zone and back into the Rampage zone. Espirito, gets to it. He's going to turn with it. Quick move. He's through. Takes the red line. He's going to dump it in. Alaska sends the puck up and out. That should be icing. And it is. We get a whistle. Face-off will be in the Alaska zone. 13:14 left in period number 1. On the ice, Banyan, Frieda, Stormer, Lester, and White.
So much for the philosophy of no wind at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Puck down into the corner. Alaska sends it back up the wall on the near side. Lester pinching in. Sends it back down. It's going to rim around to the far side. Alaska gets there. They clear it up and out of the zone. White holds it up, turns it back around, sends it into the Alaska zone. Up the wall on the far side. Alaska's out of the zone with it. They're into the Rampage zone on the far side. Tied up down low in the corner. Comes across to the near side. Off a stick and goes off the far wall. Puck goes up and over, ends up back behind on the near side. Dormer sends it over to Lester. Lester makes a move in the corner on the far side. Up and out of the zone now. And play will continue. Rampage are going to get a change. Drexel in on the forecheck. Alaska regrouping down in the corner. They send it up the near side wall. Comes up but not out. Alaska has the puck back up the near side wall. Pinching in and still held at the point. I assume. I can't see the blue line at all. And this ice is already terrible. They're skating in snow. Yeah, exactly. It's like powder. Super cold. Puck comes up, and Roots got it. And Drexel's going to poke it up in that. Team Alaska goaltenders are going to cover it up. We get a stoppage. We'll have a face-off in the Alaska zone. 11:42 left in period number 1. Out on the ice, we've got Rahosian, Flanagan, Foster, Espirito, and Bennett. Team Alaska wins the draw over to the near side. Quick poke check, and now it's into the zone. Espirito's got it. He skates it right back out again, coming the other way. Into the Alaska zone, and it gets chipped up into the Alaska bench and out of play. 11:25 left in period number 1. Face off in the Alaska zone, I think. Nope, they're going to take it just outside the Alaska zone. Like I said, I can't see the blue line, so I don't have any idea. Alaska wins the draw over to the near side. Bennett rims it around to the far side.
Pretty sure when I paid money to play hockey, I'm pretty sure I didn't sign up for outside.
Oh. Alaska keeps the puck in the zone, across the center, the high slot shot, and Rahojian gets in front of it. Comes up to the blue line, but not out. Alaska holds it. Rahojian gets in front of that one, too. Goes out of play. 10:43 left in period number 1. Face off in the Rampage zone on the ice. Server, Whittingham, Whitted, Lester, and White. Puck goes across to the far side. Lester flips it up to the point. Sarver's there, tries to battle it. Still in the zone at the moment. Sarver and Lester in the mix. Held right at the point on the far side wall. Comes back. Whitted gets there, feeds it through and out to neutral ice. Alaska has it in their zone. Whittingham with the quick steal. Whittingham makes a move up front. Goaltender makes a save. Puck comes up and out. Alaska coming back the other way into the Rampage zone on the far side. Lester is going to ride a player into the corner. White sends the puck around to the near side. Battle for the puck now low. It's going to go around to the far side now. Alaska chips it back in. White gets there, makes a move in the corner. White feeds it up the wall on the far side. It's going to come up and out. Rampage are going to go for a change. Alaska gets there. I guess they waved off the icing. Puck comes up to a player neutral ice. Bouncing around, and now Freitas can't quite get a stick on it. It's bouncing on him. Banyan's going to kick it back into the Rampage zone, go back and pick it up. He picks it up behind the Rampage net, skates out to the near side, up to Dormer, back to Banyan. He's going to chip it into the zone, and he was just a little bit behind the red line. I don't know how they can tell because can't see any of the lines out on the ice right now. But 9:20 left in period number 1. I concur. Run clock would be A-OK today.
I'm okay with you not blowing the whistle today unless somebody gets hurt. I saw it.
We also can go straight to sudden death overtime period as far as I'm concerned. Puck comes up and out. Back to Bisley. Bisley sends it up the wall on the far side. Fed through. Freitas is there. He's into the zone. Freitas takes a shot, deflects up into the netting and out of the rink. 9:02 left in period number 1. On the ice, we've got Root, Judkins, Drexel, Bennett, and Esperito. Rampage with the drop to the point. Puck comes up and out. It's going to bounce into the Rampage zone. Player on. Gets tied up back behind the Rampage net. To the near side. Shot taken. Shields with the save. Back into the corner on the near side. Up to the point. Fed down the wall. It's going to go back behind. Bounces out front and comes right back down low. Up the wall on the near side. Alaska sends it across. To the far side, it's going to come out of the zone. Drexel kicks it up and out. He pokes it into the zone. He's going to give chase down low. Drexel sauces it across. Goaltender makes a save. Comes down low again, and now Alaska has it on their stick. Fed down low, back behind. Over to Root on the near side corner. He feeds it up to Judkins. Judkins up the wall. Goes off the wall. That should be icing. And it is. Faceoff's going to come back to the Rampage zone. 7:58 left in period number 1. On the ice, we've got Foster, Rahojian, Roberts, Lester, and White. Verhoeven's got it. He's up and out of the zone. Across the red line into the Alaska zone on the far side. Turned, and Alaska's coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone, into the slot. Shot taken, goes up and over. Bounces back behind. Up the wall on the far side. Alaska pinches and holds it. It's going to come back down low. Lester tries to tie things up behind the Rampage net. Comes loose. Alaska has it up to the point on the far side. Back down again into the corner on the far side. Off the wall now. Alaska holds it in at the blue line. It's fed across to the near side. Lester sends it up and out of the zone. That'll be icing, but it'll give the Rampage a chance to change. 7:01 left in period number 1. Face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice. Whitted, Whittingham, Sarver, Bisley, and Fewer. Puck ends up down low in the corner. Battle for the puck down low. Comes right out front. Sarver's got it. He's on the move. Sarver takes the red line. He's going to chip it in. Rims around to the near... Oh, sorry. The goaltender holds it up. Whitted does battle down low. Whitted turns with it. Feeds it up front to Bisley. Bisley takes a shot from up top. Goalie makes a save. Over to Fewer on the far side. He takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Sarver picks it up. He's down low in the corner. Walks up the wall with it. Sends it back down to Whitted. Across to Whittingham. Ends up down low back behind the net. And we get a stoppage. I think the net... You can blow the whistle. Just keep running the clock. 6:28 left in period number 1. Our entire parent group is in full support of a run clock for today's game, but we're not going to get what we wanted. Out of the ice, we got Banyan, Dormer, Freitas, Fewer, and Bisley. Freitas down in the corner, feeds it out front. Dormer takes a shot, bounces off the body. Comes back to him. It gets poked down back below, and the goaltender's going to cover it up. Puck goes down into the corner. Across to the far side. Takes a weird bounce and stays where it is. Bisley pinches in, sends it back down low. Up and out of the zone. Fewer has to come back for it. He wrangles it in, makes a move towards the wall, sends it up the wall on the near side. Stays in the zone. Alaska sends it across the far side. Shot taken. Shields with it in his glove. Yes. Yes. I have no shit. We're quite close here at Empty Pockets Hockey.
What you have to do?
It's just survival. It's all just survival. Puck goes back down low. It's going to rim around to the far side. Sarver comes back for it, chips it off the wall out to neutral. Whitted's on the move. He's going to get there first. Whitted takes a shot. Goalie makes a save, bounces up into the, I guess not the netting. I guess it didn't hit the netting.
Thank you for
Play continues. Yeah, that's right. The battle for the puck down low. Roots in the mix. Over to the near side. Drexel's going to pick it up. Off of a stick, it's going to come out of the zone. Lester turns with it in his zone. Feeds it up the near side. I don't think it connected. That's probably going to be icing. Unfortunately, we get a whistle. A stoppage. It'll face off and be the Rampage zone. 4:48 left in period number 1.
Hey, Debbie, how do you like your soft puppet?
Out on the ice, we've got Judkins, Drexel, Root, White, and Lester. F you. F you very, very much. Puck across the near side. Team Alaska sends it up the wall off a stick into the Rampage zone. Shields is going to hold it up and leave it for White. White skates to the far side, sends it up to Drexel to Root. Team Alaska picks a pocket. They come back the other way. Puck goes across to the far side. Up the wall on the far side for Root. Root turns with it, sauces it, or I'm sorry, that was Flanagan, sauces it up to Root. Puck bounces out front. Judkins gets there, sends it down the wall. Flanagan picks it up. Flanny sends it across to Fewer. Fewer takes a shot, goes up and over. Bisley pinching in. Puck goes across to the far side corner. Up and out, and that'll be icing.
Yeah, you can blow the whistle on that one.
No. 3:51 left in period number one. Faceoff's going to be back in the Alaska zone. On the ice, we've got Flanagan, Foster, Roberts, Espirito, and Bennett.
Oh my god.
Puck goes down low into the corner, bounces way up in the air. Alaska pulls it out of the air. They're going to turn with it. Body's in the way. Near side wall. Roberts is going to send it back into the zone. He chases it down the wall into the corner. Roberts gets there, centers the puck for Flanagan. Back to Foster. Foster makes a move to the far side. He turns with it. Puck comes across to the near side. Yep. And we get a stoppage because the net came off. 3:26 left in period number one. We'll get a face-off at the Alaska zone. And the face-off's going to come up and outside the zone. I guess because of a little extracurricular after the whistle. Puck comes back down low. Alaska's got it back behind the Rampage net. Battle for the puck. It comes out in front and gets poked into the corner. Battle for the puck down low. Still tied up down low in the corner on the near side. I can't see a thing other than a bunch of bodies down there. Espirito's got it. He's back behind the net. Feeds it up the near side wall for Roberts. Roberts turns with it, takes the red line. He's going to chip it in. Alaska goaltender holds it up. Rampage are getting the change. Alaska comes out from behind the net, up the near side wall. Little battle for the puck. It's back into the Rampage zone. Up to the far side and up and out of the zone. Dormer pulls it out of the air, drives it into the zone, sauces it over looking for Bannon. He's in the corner, tries to center it to to White, excuse me. Battle for the puck down low. Freitas has it on his stick. He sends it back for Dormer. Dormer skates out of the corner, sends it across. Lester changes direction. Battle for the puck back to Dormer. Dormer holds it in the zone. We have a penalty coming to the Rampage.
Oh, damn it, we gotta blow the whistle.
1:49 left in period number one. Rampage are going to be on the penalty kill. First penalty assigned this game. That one's going to Banyan. Did he call a high stick? I missed the hand signal.
I didn't pay attention.
We're going to say high sticking because I saw him kind of put his hands up in the air. I don't know. Out on the ice to get us started on the PK. We've got Foster, Flanagan, Fewer, and Bisley. Elbow. And it was something. Whatever it was something. Rampage are on the penalty kill. Alaska takes the puck out to neutral ice. They're going to have to regroup. send the puck down the wall. Shields holds it up, tied up down low. 3 Alaska players, 4 Alaska players, no, 3 and 1 Rampage. Alaska pulls it out of the pile. They turn, send it across to the near side. Alaska up to the blue line and back down again. Up to the far side. Shot comes out and across, and Alaska still has the puck. It's still in the zone. Looks like Shields has lost his stick. Nope, somebody lost his stick. Puck into the near side corner. Oh, Foster lost his stick. Puck goes to the far wall. Over to the near side. Fed down. Shields with the save. He's going to cover, and we'll get a stoppage. 43 seconds left in the period. 54 on the penalty kill. Out on the ice to take over on the PK. We've got White and Lester with Judkins and Whitted. Puck comes up to the point. Alaska skates a blue line. Shot deflects off a stick into the netting and out of play. 37 seconds in the period, 48 on the penalty kill, and way too many stoppages. If I stop talking today, it's because I have frozen. And if that's the case, don't text me, just send help.
Too much time wasted.
Tied up on the draw. Alaska sends it across to the far side. Up top to the blue line. Over to the near side point now. Tied up in the near wall. Alaska still with the puck. They send it up the near side. Up to the point. Across to the far side. Shot taken. Shields with the save. It's come across to the near side. 8 seconds left in the period. Puck comes up but not out, and now Whitted's going to clear it. 1 second, and that'll do it for period number 1. Scoreless here in the first period. And when we come back for period number 2, Rampage will have 11 seconds left on the penalty kill, and the board just quit working again. And today, I really, really miss the ice cuts in between every period, because that would give us 10 minutes to go sit by the fire or something.
Only a 5-second timeout.
That's right. No timeouts allowed today.
No timeout. You're closing up? Look, they're not moving, that's why. You should have a jacket that doesn't have a zipper because it's broken. Mike's talking and his condensation is going to freeze his beard here soon.
Yeah. All right, out on the ice to get us started for period number 2. Rampage still on the penalty kill for another 11 seconds. We got Ryder Shields in net, Espirito and Bennett, and Whitted and Whittingham up front. Banyan will be out of the box in 11 seconds. Rampage win the draw. Espirito's got it. He's going to sauce it into the Alaska zone. 4 seconds left on the PK. Alaska regrouping behind their net. And Rampage are back at full strength. Alaska takes the red line. They're going to dump it in. Shields holds it up behind the net. Goes to the far corner now. Bounces across to the near side. Up the wall. Whitted's going to pick it up. He's out of the zone with it. Alaska turns him back around, back into the zone. Whitted picks it up in the corner, sauces it up the wall for Whittingham. Whittingham off the wall now.
Why are we going in that direction?
Back behind the net, he's going to send it over the near side to Bennett. Bennett up the wall, looking for Sarver. Sarver turns with it. He feeds it off the boards for Whitted. Whitted's into the zone, feeds it across, looking for Whittingham, and the Rampage were offside, apparently.
We agreed we're not blowing the whistle.
Why are they taking it to the center dot? I don't. Yeah.
Last game for us.
Out on the ice, we've got Freitas, Dormer, Banyan, Lester, and White. Yeah, he's the one that came running over from the other game, isn't he? Alaska's going to send it into the zone deep. Into the near side corner. Out front, shot taken, deflects up into the netting and out of play. 15:43 left in period number 2. Out on the ice, we've got Judkins, Root, Drexel, Fewer, and Bisley. Rampage win the draw into the corner. Fewer sends it up the wall, but not out. Pinching in. Battle for the puck right up against this near side wall. Comes up and out to neutral. Alaska has it in their zone. Drexel on the forecheck. Root's in playing pressure. Alaska sends it across to the near side. Off the wall. Root with the steal. He's going to send it back in. Drexel chases it down low. Battle for the puck back behind the net. Alaska has it. They're up on the far side out of the zone into the Rampage zone with it. Fewer with the steal. Skates to the far wall. He's coming back the other way. All by his lonesome. Into the zone. And Fewer almost takes an awkward run into the boards, but he gets up. No harm, no foul. Quick steal by Root, coming back the other way. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan takes the red line. He's into the zone on the near side. Flanagan down the wall. Centers it, looking for Root. Gets poked across and into the corner. Alaska with it. They send it off the boards, out to the far side. Bennett's got it. Over to Espirito. Puck comes up. Alaska has it at neutral, and now Foster gets a stick on it. Alaska gets the puck back. They send it across the far side. It's into the Rampage zone on the far wall. Now down into the corner and behind the net. Espirito ties things up the near side corner. Alaska comes up the wall. Sorry, Flanagan out of the zone. Takes a weird bounce, changes direction. Alaska pokes it to the far wall, and they are going to chip it into the Rampage zone. Bennett goes down for it. Up the wall for Flanagan. Unable to clear. It's still in the zone. Foster goes after it in the corner. Sends it over for Espirito on the far side. Up the wall for Rahojan. Rahojan for Flanagan. Flanagan tried to thread the needle through. Alaska picks it up, and they turn around. They're coming back the other way. Into the zone on the near side. Quick move, shot taken. Shields with the save, and it's going to come out front. Shields is going to cover. We'll get a stoppage. 13:27 left in period number 2. On the ice, Whittingham, Whitted, Sarver, Lester, White.
Be amazing for my cough.
Yeah. Rampage win the draw into the corner. Send it up the wall, and now it's going to bounce out. Sarver with the steal. He's into the zone. The near side sends it across for Whittingham. Whittingham with a shot. Goaltender with a save. Back to Sarver. Sarver up the wall for White. White back down the wall. Alaska with the steal. They're up and out of the zone now. And then it gets chipped back the other way. That's probably going to be icing. Doesn't have enough for it. Play continues. Tied up on the wall. Whitted turns it around the other way. He's getting hooked and held, and we will get a penalty coming to Alaska. So with 12:46 left in period number 2, Rampage will be on the power play for the first time this game. Out on the ice to get us started on the power play, we've got Dormer, Banyan, Friedis, White, and Whittingham. Tied up on the draw. It's going to come up to Banyan. Banyan pinching down the wall, sends it up for Dormer. Back down low for Banyan. Banyan in the corner. Changes directions for Whittingham. Up to White at the point. He's going to send it down to Dormer. Across for Whittingham. Shot taken. Goaltender with the save. He hangs on. 12:27 left in the period. 1:41 on the power play.
Little breeze that comes up underneath your butt.
It's terrible.
It's ridiculous.
Yes. Agreed. Rampage win the drop to Banyan at the point. Back to Dormer. Gets poked up and out to neutral. Banyan recollects it in the neutral zone. Dormer off the wall for Banyan, coming through off of his stick, and now Alaska's going to clear it a distance. Shields is going to hold it up and leave it for White. 1:20 left on the power play. Out to Friedis on the far side. Friedis is up the wall on the far side into the zone. Drops it to the point. Whittingham down the wall. Shot taken. Goalie makes a save. And comes up and out and all the way back down. Shields is going to leave it for Lester. Lester holds up behind his net. Up the wall on the near side for Root. It's off his stick, and Alaska's going to turn it back around. Battle for the puck down low. It's going to go back behind the net. Drexel will get there and send it back to Lester to regroup. Lester makes a move, loses a player, sends it up the near side for Root. Root's up the near side wall. He's in the zone. Makes a move down low. Root out front, tries to stuff it. Goaltender makes a save.
Come on, stop knocking the net off. Take that much more time.
Seriously. 11:14 left in the period, 28 seconds on the power play. On the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Root, and Lester. Rampage win the draw, back up to Root at the point. Skates down and across, Root over for Lester. Lester sends a shot, goes wide, ends up on the near side. Drexel gets in there. Drexel up to Root. Root across to Lester. Lester across for Whitted. Whitted takes a shot, deflects off a stick into the netting and out of play. 9 seconds left on the power play, 10:54 of the period. I'm dying here.
I have gum if you need gum.
That's a good idea. It's been lucky so far. Out on the ice, Roberts, Judkins, Flanagan, Bisley, and Fewer. Thank you. Up to the point to the far side. Puck bouncing around back behind the Alaska net now. They send it up the near side. Bisley holds at the point, sends it down. Alaska's back at full strength. Bisley pinching in. Keeps it in the zone. Down low, Flanagan tries to center the puck. Alaska's going to clear it. That's going to be icing. We get a whistle. Face-off will be back in the Alaska zone with 10:24 left in period number 2. Thank you. Out on the ice, Banyan, Friedis, Dormer, Bisley, and Fewer. Back down low. Alaska picks it up. Sends it around the boards to the far side. It's going to come all the way back in the Rampage zone. Fewer has to hustle for it. He sends it over to Bisley on the near side. Bisley up the wall for Friedis. He gets boarded from behind. And we have a penalty coming to Team Alaska.
That should be freaking 10 from behind.
Yeah, that was boarding. That should have been a 2 and 10. 10:07 left in period number 2. Rampage going back on the power play. Freitas, Dormer, Banyan, White, and Whittingham out to get us started on the power play. Puck down low into the corner. Dormer's got it. He turns with it, sends it up the wall for White. White's got it at the port. Back down to Dormer. Sticks in the way. Dormer's going to send it back up to White at the point. Back down the wall to Dormer. Down low for Banyan. Back to Dormer. Shot goes just wide of the net. Ends up on the far side. Yeah, doing all the right things. Whittingham's got the puck on the far side wall. It's going to come up but not out. Nice hold. Frida sends it down for Dormer down low. Puck is back behind, goes up the far side wall. Alaska gets there, sends it up and clears it out. White comes back for it. White's going to regroup behind his net. 1:13 left on the power play. Rampage will get a change of the power play unit. White holds it up. He's going to come skating up and out over to Root on the near side. Root makes a move through, gets poke checked, and now Team Alaska holds up. They send it up and out into the Rampage zone. White has to come back and regroup. Over to Root on the near side. Root across for Drexel on the far side. Drexel up, he's in. Sauces it through for Sarver. Shot taken, goaltender makes a save. Puck comes down low. Across to Lester on the far side. Goes to the far wall, and now Alaska gets there. They're going to clear. Bounces over a stick. It's into the Rampage zone. Up to Drexel. Drexel turns with it. He's going to sauce it for Root. Root comes skating through. He's into the zone. Over to Sarver. Puck comes loose and ends up on the far side. Alaska picks it up. They're going to turn and clear. Just 10 seconds left on the power play. Lester comes back for it. Rampage getting some fresh skaters on the ice. Lester sauces it up. Doesn't connect. That'll be icing. 8:04 left in period number 2, and we should go to an ice cut. So, with no ado whatsoever, I'm going to go on mute, try to thaw out for 10 minutes or so. All right, folks, welcome back as we get ready to start the second half of the second period. I'm not so happy to report that it is not any warmer than it was when we were here a few minutes ago. 8:04 left in period number 2. We are still scoreless. Boys have had lots of opportunities. They're playing really well, and not very good conditions to play in today. Out on the ice to get us started, we've got Ryder Shields in net. We have Sarver, Whittingham, Whitted, Espirito, and Bennett. Faceoff's going to be in the Rampage zone. Bouncing around. Whitted's going to send it up to Sarver. Sarver's out of the zone. Takes the red line. He's going to chip it in hard. Alaska goaltender holds it up. Comes up to the point. Espirito plays it back down in the corner, down low. Sarver sends it. Comes up the wall. Off the wall now. Whitted wrangles it in. He has it at neutral ice. He's going to turn to the near side. Doesn't get much on it, and now Alaska's coming back the other way. And we have a penalty coming to the Rampage for a slash. And we have some of the frozen little jerk wagons from Alaska talking trash for reasons I can't make any sense of. 7:26 left in period number 2. Rampage are on the penalty kill on the ice. Foster, Lester, White, and Flanagan. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Foster rims it around the boards to the far side. It comes up and out. It's going to clear the distance. Flanagan's in heavy on the forecheck. He's going to hold up. Let Alaska regroup behind their net. Alaska through on the far side. Back behind the Rampage net. Flanagan's got it, unable to clear. Alaska holds it on the near side. And I have started to get a full body shiver going.
Yeah, you're vibrating.
And now Foster's going to clear it. The distance. Rampage will get a change. Alaska regroups behind their net. 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. Bennett with a steal. He's going to turn and clear it. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. 6:05 in the period. Up the wall on the near side. Battle for the puck. Whitted turns with it. He's out of the zone. Tosses it across for Whittingham. Whittingham gets in there. Blows a tire on his way in. Puck's down low. Whitted trying to tie things up back behind the Alaska net. Alaska pulls it out of the pile. They're going to turn with it. Coming back the other way. 4 seconds left on the penalty kill. Puck comes out. Whitted wrangles it in from behind. He sends it up the wall. It's out to neutral. Rampage are back in full strength. Alaska coming back the other way up the near side wall. Bisley has it. Changes direction. Puck comes up but not out.
Oh my God.
And the net came off, so we have a stoppage. 5:05 left in period number 2. Still scoreless. Out on the ice. Freitas, Dormer, Lester, White, and Banyan. Tied up on the draw. Puck comes up to the point. Quick steal up and out of the zone. Lester holds up behind his net, sends it hard up the boards on the near side. Alaska sends it back in. White's got it. Puck comes back into the zone. Freitas wrangles it in. He turns, tries to take a shot. Goalie makes a save. It bounces up and over and behind. Alaska coming back the other way. Poke check by Lester, and Alaska has to hold up to avoid offside. White picks it up behind the net, sends it up the boards on the far side. Shot taken, Shields with the save. Puck deflects wide to the far corner. Banyan gets there, sends it up and out. Freitas wrangles it in, holds up on the far point. He's going to send it down the boards. Judkins pinching in. It's back behind the net. Root sends it up the boards to the near side to Bennett. Bennett back down for Root. Root drive into the far side. Espirito holds at the wall. Root turns with it. Battle down low. Sends it across. Looking for Judkins. It bounces out front. Alaska picks it up. They cleared the zone. That should be icing, except they waved it off. So Shields is going to play it up to Drexel. Over to Root. Root takes a shot. Goaltender has it in his glove. He's going to help hang on to it. 3:21 left in period number 2. Still scoreless. Face-off in the Alaska zone. Out on the ice, we've got Foster, Roberts, Rahojan, Bisley, and Fewer.
You guys girls start? No.
Held at the point by Bisley, back down low. Foster pushes it in the far corner. Comes back to the near side. Rahojan gets there. Sends it up to Bisley at the point. Bisley takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound to be had. Alaska's got it. They turn around up and out of the zone. And Foster with the takeaway. Across the red line. Out to Roberts. Rampage are offside. .251 left in period number 1. Faceoff's going to come outside the Alaska zone. Tied up on the draw. It's going to come out to the near side. Alaska has it. They're on the move. Across the red line. They flip it in the Rampage zone. Up the near side wall. Doesn't come out of the zone. Lester turns. Makes a move in the corner. Sends it up the wall on the near side. Bounces up but not out. Lester turns back behind the net. He gets held, and we're going to get a penalty coming.
Oh, my God!
Sarver sends up the wall on the near side. Rampage have the power play coming.
On! Like, that's enough! Like, out! What kind of joke are we playing? That's terrible!
Come on, ovaries.
He was in a freaking headlock.
Yeah, with a headlock.
That's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys are.
All right, so we went from Johnny Sarver being absolutely assaulted while down on the ice to we have a penalty coming to both teams. We'll stay 5-on-5, but they are going to move the face-off down to the Alaska end. Out on the ice, we've got Freitas, Stormer, Banyan, Bennett, and Espirito. Puck comes up and out. Alaska on the move into the zone, and they've got it. Give them each one.
Let's go, Rampage! Come on, boys.
They are giving him each one.
Oh my God. Woo! You
Hell yeah.
obviously not as cold as me.
I was gonna say, is that penalty box needed? They're going for the heat.
1:49 left in period number 2. Faceoff's going to be back in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Whittingham, Flanagan, Bennett, and Lester. Rampage win the draw. Into the corner now. Comes up the wall on the far side to Whittingham. Whittingham's out of the zone. Flanagan picks it up. He's going to turn with it. Makes a move to the near side. Flanagan's into the zone. Flanagan's still driving down low for Whitted. Whitted takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Puck comes up to the near side. Back down low. It's behind the net. Laska's going to get there. Over to the far side corner. Puck comes up and bounces out. Lester has to come back for it. He's in his own zone with it. Rampager getting a change. Off the wall. Goes off of a stick and into the zone. Root chases it down low. Root to the far side. Looks like Alaska with the steal. The puck is on the back of the net or maybe stuck underneath a body. Alaska turns with it. Into the zone. Fed down low. Alaska had about 8 players on the ice at once. Puck comes up. Root's got it. Holds up at the point. Alaska has it down low. Up and out and through, and that'll be icing. 17 seconds left in period number 2. Faceoff's going to come back to the Alaska zone. On the ice. Looks like we're going to have Foster, Roberts, Rahosian, Fewer, and Bisley. Up to Bisley in the near side. Shot goes off a body and gets stuck. It must be in his gear somewhere. Oh, stuck in his skate. 9 seconds left, so we get a stoppage.
Go Rampage.
Puck goes down low into the corner. 4 seconds. And time expires on period number 2. And we've got some how you doing.
How you doing?
As we get ready to start period number 3, we've got 17 minutes up the board. Still goose eggs on the scoreboard. Things are starting to get a little chippy, a little talky.
Oh, freak, there's gusts that keep going through here. It's enough. Enough. Oh.
I assume so. I hope everybody watching at home is warm.
Actually, I think they should go outside just so they can get the full experience.
That's right.
I think they should go on their patios and turn their TVs on and say, just so they can.
You're only allowed to watch the live stream if you're in an ice bath.
Yes. If you're in an ice bath, you can watch the live stream. Otherwise, we're going to put a password on it. Okay, blow the whistle. That's for sure. Our metabolism is actually working right now. You don't feel
Well,
relaxed.
I have turned into a makeshift like vibrating chair because
I'm like this. Once he's the one vibrating. Yeah, I'm backpacking. I'm ready to go. Where are we going?
All right, 17 minutes on the board. On the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Whittingham, Bennett, and Lester. Ryder Shields in net. Puck comes back. Sarver's going to get it. He dumps it into the zone. Alaska leaves the puck back behind, sends it up the board on the far side. And into the Rampage zone. Quick shot taken. Shields with the save. Puck goes up and comes out. Sarver.
Oh my God!
Alaska sends it up the near side. It's off the boards. It's back into the zone. Quick shot taken. Shields with the save. Bennett picks it up. Sends it up the wall on the far side. Sarver's going to clear the zone. He's going to the bench for a change. Alaska sends it over to the near side. Off the stick into the Rampage zone. Left for White. White picks it up down low. Sends it up the boards on the near side. Comes up and out to neutral. Mishandle of the puck. And it's into the Alaska zone and back out again. Bouncing around at neutral. Puck comes up out front, top of the slot. Shot taken. Shields with the save. And sound off. 15:51 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Dormer, Friedis, Banyan, Bisley, and Fewer. Did I say Bibley? My lips are frozen, so I might have. Oh. Alaska player very lucky to slip the jab there. Fewer has it on the near side, sends a pass across up and out. A couple of Rampage players run into each other, and now it's coming back to Dormer. Dormer's back in the zone, over to Friedis. Friedis, redirection, it goes wide of the net. Dormer traps it in the corner.
Oh, be careful, John Jack.
Yep. Don't let them get in your head. Off the wall, Friedis. It's going to bounce out. Looks like Alaska's going to pick it up, and Dormer gets held down by the back of the helmet. Espirito turns with it the far wall, sends it up the wall. Friedis knocks it down, and now it clears the zone.
How is that not interference?
Over to the near side. Alaska picks it up down low. Back to the far side corner. Puck comes up, but not out. Still at the blue line. And now it gets pushed out to neutral ice. Drexel over to Bennett on the near side. Up to Root. Alaska with the puck. They make a move off the wall. Across to the far side. Into the zone on the far side. Puck is sitting back behind, and now the net comes off. 14:06 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, I've got White, Lester, Flanagan, Foster, and Roberts. Body's in the way, and now it comes up and out of the zone. White's got it. White makes a move. He's into the zone with it. Poke check, and now Alaska has the puck back, and now White turns, takes a shot. Goalie has it, is going to hang on. 13:52 left in period number 3. Face-off in the Alaska zone. Same crew as before. Down low into the corner. Comes around to the near side. and out and sent back in. Rampage tag up. Maybe it didn't come out. I don't know. Cleared the zone. It's going to go to the far side. Lester has to race for it. He pokes it to the far wall. Flanagan and White in the mix. Puck doesn't come out. Laskin pulls it off the wall. White's going to sauce it over to the near side. If it's got enough, it's going to be icing. It doesn't have enough. Play will continue. Laskin picks it up. Up the near side wall. Into the zone. Shields is going to leave it for Bisley. Up the wall for Whittingham. Whittingham turns with it. It's going to skate it into the zone. Puck down low. Over to the far side now. Puck comes back to the near side corner. Whitted with the steal to Whittingham. Shot taken. Goes wide of the net. Whitted sends it up to Fewer on the far side. Shot from the point. Body's in the way. Laska coming back the other direction. Shot from up high. Shields has it in his glove. He's going to hang on to it.
The whistle blows and you still charge him. Freaking jackass.
12:29 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Espirito, Banyan, Bennett, Dormer, and Freitas. Tied up on the draw. It's in a pile. And comes up to the blue line and out. Laska sends it back in. Espirito down into the corner. Is going to send it over to the far side wall. Up for Freitas. Freitas turns with it, sends it back over to Espirito. Espirito off the wall. Back to Espirito, and Laska's into the zone now, it looks like. Up and out of the zone. They were going to have to tag up. They dump it in to the far side corner. Bennett holds up behind his net. Sends it up the wall on the far side. Comes off the wall, but not out of the zone. Quick shot. Shields has it in his glove. He's going to hang on to it. 11:45 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice. Drexel, Judkins, Root, Lester, and White. And he didn't have his equipment fixed yet, and they dropped the puck. That's actually a safe sport violation. That if my fingers weren't frozen, I would be filing with Kaha, or not, with USA Hockey right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Up and out. Root's got it. In the zone on the near side. Sends it towards the goaltender who's going to cover it up. We'll get a stoppage. We'll get a face-off in the Alaska zone. 11:23 left in period number 3. Quick shot off the draw. Goalie gets a piece of it. It goes to the far side. White keeps it in the zone. Drexel down for Judkins. Judkins sauces across. It ends up back behind into the near side now, and the net comes off, I think.
Stupid nets.
11:10 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off in the Alaska zone. On the ice, we've got Root, Judkins, Drexel, White, and Lester.
She didn't even fix the net. Was it actually off?
No unnecessary stoppages. Alaska into the Rampage zone, and they're offside. We get a whistle. The face-off will come back out. 11:02 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, Foster, Rahosian, Flanagan, Lester, and White. Rampage win the draw. Lester has to chase it back down into the corner. Foster gets there, pushes it to the far side. Battle for the puck down low. Looks like Flanagan, or Foster's got it to the near side. Skates up for Flanagan. Flanagan gets caught up on the wall and now has to wait for everybody to tag up, and now it's back in. Rampage are offside. Alaska coming back the other way, down to Fewer. Fewer up to Rahosian. Doesn't connect, and doesn't have enough for icing. Play continues. Alaska sends it across to the far side. Shot. Shields turns it aside. It comes up out of play. 10:09 left in period number 3. Still scoreless. Face off in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Whittingham, Whitted, Sarver, Fewer, and Bisley. And they're going to, I guess, try to fix the net. Quick shot goes wide of the net, ends up on the far side. Up the wall, comes up but not out. Sarver ties things up on the far wall now. Whitted's going to poke it up and out. Alaska coming back for it. Whitted on the forecheck. Up the wall on the near side, comes through, goes off of a stick. Bisley has to race back for it. It's going to go to the far side. Bisley gets there, changes direction up the near side wall for Whittingham. Comes up and out of the zone. Alaska's going to have to come back for it. Sarver holds it on the wall. Bounces off the wall. Whitted with the shot. Goaltender makes a save. It goes just wide. Puck down low in the corner. Whitted with it. Bounces out front. Gets poked out. You can shoot it as neck. That'd be okay. Puck down low into the corner. Bennett turns with it up the wall. Whitted off the wall across, and Alaska with the interception, and now Espirito picks it up. He's back behind the net. Up and out of the zone. Rampage getting a change. Alaska sends it back in. Shot goes off a skate and into the corner. Comes up to Dormer. Dormer off the glass. Alaska pulls it out of the air, sends it across to the far side. Back to the near side and out of the zone. Banyan turns, sends it back into the Alaska zone. Dormer's going to chase it into the corner. He ties things up down low. Freitas comes in to help out. Battle for the puck near side corner. And it gets deflected up into the netting and out of play. 8:13 left in period number 3.
Can you please freaking score here?
Yes, I second that motion. Out on the ice, Dormer, Banyan, Freitas, Lester, White. Rampage win the draw. Dormer makes a move on the wall, gets tripped for his effort. No call, play continues. Battle for the puck down low. Freitas over to White. White takes a shot. Goalie has a save. He's going to hang on to it. Ref's going to send one from each team off the ice. One from each. 8 minutes exactly left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Root, Judkins, Drexel, Lester, White. Gets deflected up into the netting and out of play. We'll have one more just like before. 7:55 left in period number 3. Alaska over to the near side. Into the near side. Alaska has it down low. Drexel on the forecheck. Judkins comes in. Judkins picks it up to Lester. Shot taken. Deflects and goes just wide. I don't think the goalie can really see it. Alaska coming back out of the zone. Quick poke check right at the blue line, and now Alaska regains it. He sent it around the board to the near side point. Puck ends up on the far wall. To Root. Root turns, flips it up in the air. Alaska is going to pull it out of the air. Root with the steal. And now Alaska turns it back around. Rampage getting a change. Roberts in. Turns around, sends it over, looking for fewer. It's outside the reach. That'll be icing. 6:55 left in period number 3.
Oh my god.
I have a bunch of anti-ice shirts in my car that seem applicable for today.
Oh, yeah.
That's a joke, folks. I actually support our law enforcement wholeheartedly. Not to get all political and whatnot, but I don't support ice, as in frozen water, not on days like today. Puck back into the zone. Whittingham's got it. Makes a move up the near side wall. He's into the Alaska zone.
He doesn't even have the puck.
I know. Puck comes up but not out, and now it's going to bounce out to neutral. Fewer sends it back in. Alaska has it in their zone. Cross to the near side, up the wall on the near side. Quick steal by Rahojan. He's coming back the other way. Rahojan takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. It's going to go to the far wall. Alaska has it coming back the other direction. Puck to the near side corner. Bennett does battle down low. Comes out. Puck goes up and over and ends up on the far wall. Rahojan pokes it through. He's going to give chase down low. 5:45 left in the game. On a day like today, you get what you get. Bennett has it back behind his net. Up to Foster. Across to the far wall. Foster pokes it through and in. He's going to chase it down low. Alaska has steal by Roberts. And Roberts gets hooked from behind. Play continues. He got hooked, but at least it was around his neck. Puck comes out front, up to the blue line. Far side, down low. Gets chipped up and not out, and now unable to clear. Cross to the far side. Top of the circle shot. Saved by Shields. Puck deflects off a body, comes up and out. Alaska's going to come back into their zone for it. 4:40 left in period 3. Oh. Into the Rampage zone on the near side. Bouncing around, and it's going to end up back in the corner to the far side. Up the far wall to the point. Alaska still with it. Shot deflects back into the corner on the far side. Turn fired, comes up and out of the zone. I believe play will continue. I don't think that has enough for icing. Drexel chasing it down. Drex picks it up. Drex turns, feeds it over, looking for Root up front. Just can't quite connect on it. Root turns in the corner. Comes up to Bisley, takes a shot. But it's bouncing around, ends up down low. Root picks it up on the far side. Sauces it across to Fewer. Fewer takes a shot. Body's in the way. It ends up in the corner on the near side. Up to Fewer at the point. He sends it down for Drexel. Near side wall. Comes up but not out. Drexel holds it in the zone. Feeds it back down low. And Alaska runs the screenplay. And now they're going to clear it. That'll be icing. 3:19 left in period number 3. We're still scoreless through almost 3 periods of hockey. Face-off in the Alaska zone. On the ice, Banyan, Dormer, Freitas, Bennett, Espirito. Espirito holds it at the point. Body's in the way. Freitas takes a shot. I think goalie got a piece and ended up at far corner. Alaska coming back through down the far side wall. Into the corner. Freitas gets there. He's going to send it around the boards to the near side. Back into the corner. Freitas holds up back behind. He's going to feed it out to Espirito. Espirito up the far side, sauces it across, looking for Dormer. Alaska pulls it out of the air. They come back the other way. Pass goes across and into the far corner. Held up in the corner. Dormer gets there. Up to Bennett. Bennett comes up the wall to Freitas. Freitas turns, and now it goes up to Banyan, who's going to turn and send it into the zone. Dormer chases it down on the forecheck. Comes up the near side wall. Picked off by Sarver. Sarver drives in down into the corner. Turns, fires, nobody home, and the goaltender has it. 2:10 left in period number 3. We'll get a stoppage and a face-off in the Alaska zone. On the ice, Whittingham, Sarver, Whitted, Lester, White. Whew. Rampage win the draw. Lester sends it down into the corner. Alaska gets there, rims it around to the far side, up to White at the point. He's going to turn around, send it back down low. Alaska picks it up, skates to the near side. Up and out of the zone. Whittingham gets a stick on it, back to Lester. Lester across to the far side. Goes through. The Alaska player has it. Across to the near side. Goes off of a stick into the Rampage zone. Alaska picks it up and holds it at the point. Tied up down low. We've got Lester and Whitted in the mix. Puck is all tied up with 1:19 left in period number 3.
We really need to go into overtime. No.
Oh, no, I'm not contracted for overtime. White picks it up. He's going to take it to the far side. White sauces it up to the near side for Root. Off the wall. White picks it up. White's into the zone. Poke check. And now it comes back to Root. Root takes a shot. Puck ends up back behind. Oh, comes out front. Oh. And we get a whistle for icing. So with 41.6 seconds left in period number 3, faceoff's going to be back in the Alaska zone. On the ice, Drexel, Judkins, Root, Fewer. Nope, I'm sorry, we're getting changed. It looks like it's going to be Freitas, Dormer, Banyan, Bisley, and Fewer. Who is going to be my hero this morning? Alaska has it, sends it back across to the near side. Drops it up top, shot taken. Shields is going to cover it. We get another stoppage with 31 seconds left in period number 3. To the near side, bounces up in the air. Whittingham pulls it down. Whittingham's through over to Dormer on the near side. Dormer back to Whittingham. Oh, shot. Oh, the puck comes through to the far side. Tried to stuff it. Shields with the save. It comes up. Whittingham's got it. 6 seconds left in the game. Shot taken. Goalie makes a save. Quick shot. That's going to go in the net! That goes in the net! 1.7 seconds left! John Jack Freitas. 1.7 seconds left. And out on the ice to finish this off, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Dormer, Bennett, and Esperito. And that will do it. And John Jack Freitas, I could kiss you, son. Excellent hard-working play by that whole shift. Whittingham drove it down, took the first shot. Freitas picked it up. And with 1.7 seconds left in the game, we get our only goal from either team.
I might tell you where he got it from, probably. Oh my piece of work. She's calling us disrespectful. Oh my gosh, she flipped off the whole parent section. These guys are flipping us off, and she's having.
We've got parents flipping off our parents.
I mean, come on.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Congratulations to Rampage on a very exciting win at the end. Okay, I'm going to go on mute. And St. Louis, you can kiss my butt, and so can Team Alaska.